Welcome. What's going on, Peep Squad? What's going on, my peeps, my peoples? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the situation. Let's talk about love and listing, baby. It is getting good. It is heating up. We on season 2. We are going to talk about season 2, episode 6 and 7. Let's just get into it. Let's dive in it. Hopefully Taylor changed for the best and she can calm down, and baby, she don't have to be burning them bridges. For real, like what's going on. And Zach, you gonna have to move on and do your thing, baby. It is what it is. You should have took Samantha while she was hot and heavy for you last season, and she is not that hot and heavy for you this season. I don't know what went down in Palm Springs, baby, but it seems like after Samantha done taste some of that good old stuff again, it seems like she had precautions. She wanted to back. She wanted to stop, but she was straddling you while you was in that jacuzzi and everything else like that. And I was like, what's going on? These guys woke up together and all of a sudden she want to take it slow. She don't want to be around you. I was like, Samantha, what are you doing? Sam is like, she don't even, it's like, she's like, aye. But you know what? She could be missing out on a good man. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Love and Listing season 2, episode 6 and 7. So let's get it, baby. I'm like, Hopefully Taylor gets some help, baby, because she needs it, because all she got to do is calm down and she'll have everything at the palm of her hand, because she got the looks, she has the knowledge too as well, and she's very smart. She got her real estate license. Hey, Miss T, what's going on? So let's just talk about it. So we have Juju. She comes through, and Juju is flawless as always. She's never missing a skip or a beat or anything. She's flawless. She got it going on. I was like, go ahead, Juju, do your thing, baby girl. So this is where, Taylor takes some time, and Taylor wants to bring up situations, involving, Zach again. It's like, girl, do you want Zach or do you not want Zach? Tell us what it is. So basically, she's going to tell Zach that she needs some time apart. She needs a rest. Like, what? What are you saying? But when he was asking you about your ex and what you doing with your ex and how that situation is and where do we go from there, you was like, I'm over him. I'm done. I moved on. And blase the third. You was chasing Zach down. Now you got Zach. You don't want him. And if you needed time to get over your ex, you shouldn't have been in the jacuzzi straddling, Zach, and, sleeping together in the same bed and waking up together and all that other good stuff if you really wasn't ready to go there with him, because that's what he want. He told you he wanted a relationship last season. He told you he wanted a relationship after, him and Kat was a hit and a miss. Like, it is what it is. And we have Ajani. She's feeling a certain type of way because she don't know what's going on with her man Taryn. He's acting kind of shady. He's acting kind of distant. Like everything ain't cool. Everything ain't the same since she went to Palm Springs, and Andrew came through. And then she went up to her man's job and basically tried to sort of argument with him. So he's feeling a certain type of way. I was like, So she's calling him like, baby, we need to move in. Taylor just wants Zach to want me again. I was thinking Jacob and, Taylor would make a good couple. It seems like they would balance each other out. For real. But we gonna see, because Jacob is gonna turn up, baby. He's gonna turn up. So Jacob and his girlfriend and his daughter's mother are not getting along. They're not seeing eye to eye. She's tired. She needs some rest. She want to sleep. She wants to have fun. She wants to go out. She want to do some certain things. Maybe go to the grocery store. Maybe walk down the street. But Jacob was like, you go to your parents' house. You always chilling with your family. So what you talking about? So you have that situation. And Jacob wants to, do real estate. He's up in the studio. He's doing this. He's doing that. But he knows how difficult it is because he was stressed out when he was home taking care of the baby. So she needs some help. Too bad they don't got a big mama, a sister, or auntie, somebody to come through and make sure the baby's okay so they can get some free time or whatever. Somebody close in the family that can help a young couple out, because yes, they going through it. Jacob is finally getting a taste of success when it comes to real estate and making money and closing deals, and he wants to do this. He wants to prove it to the world that he can, be better than his father and just be good and basically carry on the Suge Knight name. So, little Sugar's out here trying to get it, but his daughter's mother want him home, even though they don't really know each other. They only dated for a couple of months. There's probably a lot going on. There's cultural differences too as well. So hopefully everything works out for the baby, and the baby's cool, and the baby gets treated, well, because now the baby, is a part of the Knight family. So it is what it is with that situation. So, he don't know Angie that well. I bet you he don't even know Angie's family like that. So it's probably a whole lot going on. I just feel Jacob was never truly in love with this girl and did not really want a relationship with her. He said it. He said it on the show. If she wasn't pregnant, he would not be with her. So he's basically trying to do the right thing and not be just like his father, but it's just too much, because I don't think he's attracted to her in that way. I don't think, he worships her or he loves her or anything like that. But he has a daughter. But her having his daughter, he feels like, I can love her. And he wanted to grow to love her. But it's too difficult when, he's trying to work and they got a small baby and it's stress and there's hormones going on. So it's one of them situations. I was like, Lord have mercy. Help Jacob and that baby. And so we got, young rapper Chopper from Tennessee. He's on the show. He's working with Andrew. I don't know if these people actually sell houses. They might sell the houses and properties. People probably just don't want to come on TV. But it's like they're only, right now, it's like they're leasing and renting out situation. But, Chopper from Tennessee, he wants to, get some property. So we're going to see what happens with that situation. But right now, he said this is the best property so far. But we'll see. And Andrew's trying to do, and Andrew is glad that Eric sent business his way. So, Eric and Andrew and, Zach and Alexander are back together again. Like, they're doing business. They're sharing business. Jacob seems stressed out and tired. And Angie just don't know what to do. I don't think Angie really likes Jacob either. It's like, either she thought she caught a big fish with money, or she, knows that there's a distance between them, or this just relationship ain't gonna work. But she's tired, she's stressed out, and Jacob is trying to bring home the money, because rent ain't cheap out there in LA, and LA is expensive. California's expensive, so he got to be out here hustling. So he don't know what to do. He wish he was appreciated, and she wished that she was appreciated too. So it's like one of them situations. Like, Lord have mercy, this boy acts like this all the time, because he seems to me that he was high on something, but everybody around him just acts like it was normal. One night stand can cost you a lifetime. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. And so, so this is the young rapper that's buying property. And that house was nice, too. They showed some good houses. I was like, damn, that house Samantha was showing over there to Juju and Fat Boy, that shit was on point. Hey, what's up, Tony? What's going on? And so, you got Jacob, he's feeling a certain type of way. Now he finally tells, Taylor, hey, listen, this shit ain't working out, with Angie. But he don't really want to have this deep conversation with her right now. And in the store, he was like, yo, I don't want to be talking about my problems I'm having with my girl, and this lady looking at me in the mouth, and we supposed to be shopping. So he's feeling so he changed the subject quick. So basically, him and Angie ain't together. He hasn't seen his daughter, and he's just ready to go. He don't want it. He don't want to be there. And maybe she don't want him there either. So it is what it is. So they broke up. So it's going to be what it's going to be, because he works too much. And right now, Lil Suge ain't going to stop. He needs to build a name for himself. He needs to build an income for himself too as well, because he needs an income to raise his daughter too as well. And basically have a comfortable life for her, because he's saying all the Knight women were spoiled. Big Suge done spoiled all the Knight women. And so basically, he wants to spoil his daughter too. When they picked up that dress, and it was like, that dress is $325 just for that little piece of clothing that is not bigger than a washcloth. $325, and the baby ain't gonna have it for long, but you can also put it in a scrapbook if you want to. He definitely can't stop now. He just poked up momentum, but Angie should have been a little bit more understanding. Angie's like, I need you home with me now. Angie want him to be out there on the road selling newspaper and shit. She want him to be picking up sticks and recycling. I don't know what she wanted to do for money to really that dress is too much money. Yes, it was too much money. I was like, Lord have mercy, what's going on? And this was a funny part too as well, when, you know, Jacob was trying to water the plants and shit. He didn't know how to water the plants. He was watering the leaves. I was like, Lord, either this privilege, he had gardeners and people that took care of the lawn growing up, but how you not know how to not water plants? So then he wet the producers and everything else. I was like, Lord have mercy. I was like, Jacob, what are you doing? Jacob was just playing with the water just like a little child. I don't know. I don't know if Angie has a job. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like she's stuck with the baby all day, because work would probably be a break from her from the baby. So she hasn't mentioned that. She just has the baby all the time or whatever the case is. I don't think she does work. So she's supposed to be a stay-at-home mom, and he's out here trying to, you know, get the shit popping. And Taylor does give Jacob advice to make sure he talks to Angie and try to work shit out and talk to her and just see if they can make things better. But, you know, it seems like it's not going that way. And now, you know, it is what it is. So Sugar's talking to his father, and his father, you know, he want to really tell his father what's actually going on. What he really want to say, Dad, I don't love this girl. I'm not into this girl. Or he's like, this shit just ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to move up because I have dreams. I have dreams of being a superstar real estate agent. So I don't know. Well, it seemed like he wanted to say more to his dad about the situation, but Sugar was like, yo, keep your family together. If you love her, she loves you, you build it. He said he did love her. I think he loves her because she is the mother of his child, and she's the first one, you know, his first kid or whatever the case is, and he want to be different from his father. But I think he feels like he can't work it out with her, and so they're gonna have to do it separately, because he's worried about a lot of other things too as well. He's worried about going to jail and people, you know, hear them arguing and people call the cops on him, because basically he said he ain't gonna get a fair shake because he's Suge Knight's son, and he's trying to think about the future because he is not trying to be behind bars. I was like Jacob is going in, boy. Jacob is going in. But Suge Knight said some beautiful words to his son. Basically, he was telling his son, you cannot live for money. So basically, you can't live for money, working for money. You know, basically everything that your idea is, everything's about money. You're not living with money, but you're living for money. You're living for every drop, dime, quarter, cents, and therefore you have no room for nothing else. Hey, Sky New, how you doing? What's going on? So, you know, that was really important for Suge to say that too, because, you know, at one point in time, Suge may have been living for money, and he was very wealthy, and he was very successful when he was out here running the streets too as well. But also Suge Knight tells his son, you don't judge a man's wealth by his money. So basically Suge Knight is telling, don't judge a man by his wealth, like you putting a man on a pedestal, you putting a woman on a pedestal because of what they have. You don't know how they got that money, how they obtained that money. The way that they got that money, you will probably never even want that money. What they had to do to get it, you probably wouldn't want it. So don't judge somebody by their wealth of money, because it could have been given to him, it could have passed down, it could be a total asshole. But Suge Knight says you judge a man's wealth by his happiness, and that's true facts, because you can be happy in any situation. If you got all the money in the world, you can be happy and you could be miserable. But if you have wealth, and your wealth could be your happiness, so judge a man by his wealth of his happiness, his wealth, you know, how making sure that, you know, he's happy, he's enjoying life, he's a peaceful person, he's a good person, he's a relatable person. You can talk to the person, he has happiness, he has joy, he has peace in his life, and he has his health, and that's more important than money. So, you know, Suge Knight's trying to school his son. I was like, go ahead, Suge Knight. And so basically Suge Knight wants his son to work it out with Angie, and you know, basically you need to build something for your daughter and leave something behind for your daughter, and basically don't put money before your family, because Suge Knight did that once. He may have did that in his past, and he's making sure his son doesn't do that. But the problem is with this situation, I don't think, you know, Jacob is in love and attracted and feels Angie that way. It's just like, you know, he tried to make what happened, them having a kid out of wedlock and not being in a relationship, and it was just Netflixing and chilling. He got a baby, he tried to do the right thing, but it's not easy. And then if you don't have them feelings there, it makes it even harder for you to want to stay. But you want to stay for your daughter, but he feeling like they're arguing too much, and it's not good for his daughter, it's not good for him, and so it is what it is. And Angie probably be like, yo, you always out here running these streets, you're all over the place, so she's feeling a certain type of way too. So now we got Taylor. Hopefully Taylor gets some help. Hopefully, hey, what's up, Absolute, what's going on? Hopefully she gets some help, baby, because she keep burning down these bridges, and she goes from one to 100. I mean, she be wilding out, and if you don't agree with her, or you ain't on the same wavelength as her, you don't think like her, or she gets upset. She can't see she can't see any other way but her way. And if someone tells her, hey, listen, I don't want to talk about Andrew, I moved on, Andrew got married, Andrew is trying to work on a kid, I got my relationship, I'm just trying to move past this shit, but you want her to confront him and go after him, and she don't want to do that. You can't force somebody to do something that you want them to do. And no one told you to quit your job with Andrew. You chose to because you felt loyalty to Ajani, but Ajani didn't tell you to do that, because Ajani was going to work it out with whatever way it was going to be. Angie was supposed to just be a one-night stand. Lord have mercy. Jacob and Angie never truly got to know each other before the baby. Yeah, I know that. I know that families don't know each other. It's just a damn shame. But they got a beautiful baby. Is it Midnight? What's the baby's name? Mary, you teaching about this show. Hey, what's up, Axel? Axel, what is with Angie and Jacob, it's just sad. They need more support. Like, say, if they did know their families, or if their family has some kind of connection. She's Mexican, he's black, so you got that barrier to break. And Jacob is saying he don't really got his family like that. He does have his mother, but they need like an auntie, a sister. They need an auntie with no kids. They need a cousin with no kids, or somebody to come over, cook and clean, and make sure they can spend time along together, just take care of the house while Angie go do her thing. They need more support and somebody to help them through, because a lot of people that are together that got kids, at the beginning they didn't love each other, but they grew to love each other because it was the best thing to do. But they need support and they don't have it. And right now Suge is not trying to stop. He's trying to eat. He's on his momentum, like you said, Miss T, and he ain't trying to stop. Hey, what's up, Ralph? How you doing? What's going on? So you got Taylor. She's going to get some help. She got some abandonment issues, and she always got to fight for herself. I don't know if Taylor is the only child, but she does have she has social anxiety, and she has to be the life of everything, and everybody has to agree with her. If not, it seems like they're going against her, and if they don't stand when she stands, she feels like, okay, what are you guys calling me out? Like, she's always on the defensive. She's always coming at somebody, and she's disrespectful. In some cases, she is right in some cases, but she's not right all the time. When it comes to Ty, she was right, but when they was showing people houses, she was talking shit about Ty and the house. Then he started belittling her. Then she bounced from Andrew, cussed out Andrew. Then she dogged Ajani out, talking about, oh, she was right when she said to her, oh, you haven't really made that money, so don't be celebrating when it came to Sean Kingston, because she said once he signed on the dotted line, that's when you should be happy. But she was basically calling her out and just like, ain't you to help? So she has been disrespectful to people too as well. Like, she ain't no innocent person. I am really shocked that Angie doesn't get more support from her family. I think she does get support maybe if she doesn't get support from the family, I don't know if because the baby's black, the man's black, but Jacob did say that, Angie, he says, Angie, you're always at your mom's house, but she goes, I still got to watch my kid while I'm over there. So that could be, everybody could have a lot of kids, or maybe a lot of people on around, but I don't know why Suge Knight's, baby Suge family ain't around either. So it's one of them situations that totally two different people they're just totally different upbringing, and now they got a baby. And there's probably a whole lot of barrier going on. Suddenly, motherfuckers only December after. So you got that situation. So now you got the guys there doing their little barbecue, whatever the case may be. Let me tell you, Eric be making baked macaroni cheese. He be on the grill. He be making them collard greens. Eric be out here cooking and teaching at the same damn time. Eric done got his shit together. I mean, Eric is on point. So, we get to meet Eric's father. He's there. Alexander's there too as well. And Zach is talking about his situation with Samantha, because, Samantha, she done rode that strap, and then boom, it went downhill from there. So it is what it is. So he's feeling a certain type of way. He's been calling Samantha. He's been trying to talk to Samantha, and Samantha be like, you be calling me too much. You doing too much. This man is trying to spend time with you. This man want to hang out with you. He want to take you out. He want to make sure you ain't no booty call, that you are somebody special. He wants you to be his woman. He want to put you up on a pedestal and make sure you know what he's up to and everything else like that. And Sam is like, I ain't feeling it because Mr. No Good around the corner, Mr. Wrong. I'm still feeling Mr. Wrong. I still like Mr. Wrong. I don't know about this show, Suge Knight Jr. Oh, the next episode is gonna be crazy. It gotta build up. And you got Alexander was like, you know what? I was like, look at Alexander steps in. He steps in and he was like, yo, Zach, don't apologize for being a good man. You know damn well, don't apologize for being a good man. He's doing everything he's supposed to do. You know how many women want their man to call them and take them out almost 7 days a week? And, Zach is trying to do that, and she ain't let him try to do it at all. Alexander said, don't apologize for being a good man. And they let, Zach know that he is a good catch. I was like, Lord have mercy. Ralph, me either, but Mary laced us up. I don't know about this show, Suge Knight Jr. Ralph, you said Black Lavender, I'm ready for the... That's supposed to be really good too. I got that on record. I just gotta watch it. And then Andrew comes through. Andrew couldn't wait to come through to throw some information in because he was on the outs. He was Mr. No Good. He was Mr. Wrong because he was over there sleeping with Ajani on the low. And he was engaged at the same damn time. So now he's back in the fold. He can't wait to say something about Sam because Sam was running her mouth. So was Sarah, but it is what it is. But Ajani gave them the lowdown on the showdown with the information. So Andrew, he comes in, he was like, let me tell you, Zach, Samantha is still in love with her ex. She don't know how to get over him, She wants to know how to deal with him. She, basically he was out here letting Zach know she is not a keeper. Keep it moving. And Andrew said, I'm so glad that I told Zach, and he needed to know. I know he did. But, he takes some pleasure in the shit. I was like, He takes some pleasure in the shit, baby. And so, Andrew was like, yo, Samantha was over there in Palm Springs, talking about her ex, how wrong he did her. He got all these kids and didn't even tell her he got kids. He didn't even tell her that he was still living with his baby mama with the 3 kids. Lord have mercy. And that's the man Samantha as uplifting and putting Zach on hold. Girl, you should run. You be glad you found out and keep it moving. And you don't let one monkey stop your happiness. You don't let one person stop your show. You don't do no shit like that. Point blank, period. And so moving on from that situation, Zach is like, I'm done. I ain't doing this no more. This is like deja vu. I ain't doing this no more. This is not for me. So basically, Zach is going to move on and do his damn thing. And he's just tired of the bullshit. He's tired of it because he thought that Samantha wanted him. Samantha chased him down first season. All of a sudden, she don't want to get with him. Was that a storyline? Or was Zach not pleasing her in Palm Springs? Because after Palm Springs, she was like, boom. She was like, let's stop this situation. We got Ajani, her and her man, they're basically getting it back together. He's talking about how beautiful she is, point blank, period, and all that other good stuff, and they're trying to move in. So we'll see if Taryn stays around because, Ajani, if you don't want him, there's plenty of us that do. So they're getting it together, and they're happy right now, and she really is in love with him. And she's happy with him. She's over Andrew. She's done with Andrew. Zach is real. I respect him. Yeah, he was dead up. He was like, I'm done with this shit. So now he meets up with her, and he was like, yo, I spoke to Andrew. Andrew told me that you still got feelings for your ex, and you trying to get over him, and all this other stuff. And she's smiling and grinning in his face and shit like that. And so, Samantha was like, well, you want to spend so much time together. You want to spend Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday all you want to spend so much time, and I'm a busy woman. I got shit going on in my life, so therefore I have to know you're worth the time for me to spend with, because time is money, baby. He was like, what if I worth the time? He was like, lady, you've been knowing me for 5 years. We even dated before. You know what I'm trying to do about this business. I live alone. I ain't got no kids. You know everything about me. You know who I'm chilling with. You know what college I went to. You know when I play football. You know I'm interested in being with you, and you gonna say, am I worth it? He was like, yo, you got it confused. Just because I was showing you and putting you on a pedestal, you made it seem like I'm a sucker, I'm a wimp, that I was all head over heels for you, that I'm gonna let you walk on me and stomp on me. No, that ain't gonna happen. He said, this shit is deja vu. I'm done. Over. Finito. See you later. When he was like, she's like, what, you ain't gonna wait? I was like, you're embarrassing this man. And then you gonna act like Samantha's a trip. Hey Brandy, what's going on? She is a trip, baby. I was like, Lord have mercy. So she was like, all right, Zach, if you want it like that. I mean, you chased this man down. Now you don't want him. Zach is pissed. Zach is upset. Zach was like, I can't believe she even tried me like that. I tried to do right by this woman. And then we already know Samantha's gonna be messy, because when Zach started dating somebody else, she's gonna come up to the girlfriend. You already know Sam is messy. Sam is here for all the bullshit and the shenanigans that she can possibly do. So when Zach goes on his date and he brings his new girlfriend around, you know Samantha is going to pull it to the side. You know Zach wanted to marry me. He wanted to be with me. She's going to try to mess up all his game. And that's how Samantha gets down. Samantha ain't no joke. And you know, Lil Suge Jr., basically, he's feeling good. He done, rented, big property to Safari. He done rented some property to somebody else, and now he is just so happy that he's cashing out on these deals, and he's doing a damn thing. So he got 2 deals under his belt, and now he got more people that want to work with him, and basically he's going to use him as the plug to do videos, to shoot different things. He brought his boys on. His boys is helping him. So I don't know how much he's working with, Ty, but I know he's going to have a situation when it comes to Taylor, because Taylor is going to go be a brokerage. And she's doing real estate. She got a real estate license, but she wants to be a broker too as well. So we're gonna see. What's gonna happen with that situation. I was like, okay. So Jacob, he's shooting a video with the OG from California, and he's doing the damn thing. He's handling his business. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's working, and now he has more opportunities. Ladies want to do business with him too as well. They want to put him in as that plug, baby. So Jacob is doing the damn thing. Go ahead, Jacob. And then Taylor, she has a sit down with Angie. She came off rude. She came off loud. She came off disrespectful. She came out, woe is me. It's like Taylor has the personality of, always being picked last. I don't know if she knows how to relate to people and have the social skills to have conversations and agree to disagree with people too as well, because it's like, if you don't follow her line, she thinks that you're attacking her, or you're weak or whatever. But people move a different way. Everybody don't move like you, Taylor. But Taylor's cool. She gonna get this shit together because she's getting a therapy. But she's loud and she's calling out Ajani. Ajani just said, drop the shit. It was my business. You chose to quit your job. You chose to do all that shit, and nobody told you to do that. And Ajani was like, you need to calm the F down, shut the F up. That's what you need to do. And then once she did that, it kind of got a little bit cooler. And then somebody in the restaurant, he had to get up and go over there to Taylor and say, can you please lower your voice? Could you please keep it down? Because I can hear you across the restaurant. You are loud. You are loud. Taylor is just way too much. But Taylor's going to get it together. She got some issues, abandonment issues, and she has issues of being defiant. She has issues of going against everything that doesn't suit her, and that she don't understand, where people let shit fly to get on, and she don't know that. She don't let nothing fly. You know what I mean? Hey, Henderson, what's going on? How you doing? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And so now we got the guys going to play basketball. They're doing their thing. Jacob, Jacob is funny on the field, on the basketball court. Zach is not good at basketball. Andrew's handling his business. Eric said he got fouled like 1,800 times when it came to, Mr. Suge Knight Jr., Baby Suge. And so, like, they're all chilling. Like, they got a good bond. And it's wonderful to see, like, these good, black men doing what they supposed to do, carrying themselves the way that they supposed to carry themselves as bosses. They're respectful. They got charities, like they're helping each other. They are supporting, it's the older generation supporting the young generation supporting the old generation, and they're helping each other actually move around in LA, because there's not a lot of black people that actually do high-end real estate in California, and California is a small knit community when it comes to the elite and celebrities, and they are holding it down and doing it together and supporting each other. They got charities. So it's good to see that too as well. You don't see them like wiling out, bickering against each other. They sit down and they talk and they have conversations and they work shit out. Only person that can't do that right now is Taylor. Taylor is the only person. So right now he's feeling a certain type of way when it comes to, Samantha. He's feeling a certain type of way about her, kind of like done with the situation. He's moving on, moving forward. And right now he still haven't talked to Taylor, because him and Taylor had a big argument, and he cussed Taylor out, in the kitchen. He was yelling. He was upset. Taylor can get under your skin. Taylor can get on your nerves. Taylor can embarrass you. She's that type of person. But also, I think Zach really went in on Taylor, because Taylor was going in on Samantha. And at that time, he was hot on Samantha. And allegedly, it looked like he got into Samantha's cookies. So therefore, he was protecting Samantha over Taylor, because he thought he was going to have a relationship with Samantha. But even though Taylor was wrong, but I think he went even more him, is because he was trying to show Samantha that he got her back. He gave her the master bedroom and shit like that. So don't think you slick, Zach. We see everything. Okay, don't try to play us. But we know Taylor is like, a nagging, yelling, and just, she could be like that. But she's also very smart, because she's very young. She got her real estate license at 20 or 21, and now she's going to be a broker. So it's like, go ahead, do your thing, baby. So, they're talking about Taylor, and Jacob said, the girl's hurt. And yes, she's heard about her childhood with her mother too as well. And I think there's a problem with her being the only child. So Jacob was like, she's just in pain. She needs some help. And Jacob does tell her to go get some help and go get some counseling. Jacob chilling with his boys, his new business partners. They renting out luxury, mansions, condos, houses, properties, and everything else like that. They want him to chill and party, but he gonna go home. But he ain't got nowhere to go home to, because Angie ain't been home. Angie been staying down there at her mama's. She been at her mama's house. And now we got Juju, always looking flawless, always looking beautiful. She with Fat Boy. And finally, Fat Boy likes a property. But you know who had to come in? Eric came in and showed him this exclusive property. Fat Boy was happy. It was like, you see black love. You see black people working together, doing business together, making that money. Juju handling her business too as well. The person that owns the property was like, this is $50,000 a day that you can rent this out to do a video. And Juju was like, no, we'll do it for 32. And Juju got that. So and then also seeing Eric and Sam work together. They all work together. But it's like how they help each other and shit like that. Well, I got this property, you got that property, so that's cool. Not Fart Boy. And so right now we have, Mr. Jacob talking to Taylor, and he's letting Taylor know he's packing his shit up and he's leaving, and it's the best thing that he needs to do for himself, because him and Angie be arguing all the time. They're not getting along, and if the cops come through or something happens, he's going to jail, and the cops are not going to be easy on him or the criminal justice system, point blank period, because he's a black man, and not on top of that, he is Suge Knight's son. Some of it's a little bit of excuse, because he can extend himself more to Angie, but I just think he don't want to be there. I just think he don't even want to be around Angie. I think Angie makes him sick to his skin for some reason. I just feel that way. But he was holding it for the baby. And Angie probably feels like, damn, I can't believe I got pregnant by this dude. Or maybe she thought he had more than what he did have. I don't know. But it's just like, damn, that shit broke up quick, fast, in a hurry. It was like, Lord have mercy. He's packing up and he's moving his shit up out the house. You know, that house is very nice, and you know it's expensive, so he needs to work hard. So, you know, I guess her role is to stay home and watch the baby, and his job is to bring in the money. And he passed his real estate test, and he started, you know, basically renting out luxury apartments, trying to basically bring the money and support his family. He feels like he's not appreciated, and Angie feels like she's not appreciated. So it is what it is. He done moved out. He is gone. He can't do it, and he ain't gonna get caught up with the police. He ain't gonna get caught up in a situation where, you know, his freedom is actually put on the line, and he gonna do what he's supposed to do and not put himself in situations where he can end up like his father, because he said he lost his father when he was 19, basically going to jail, couldn't speak to him. You know, he had to publicly, you know, tear down the, you know, prison system, as far as letting them know that he can't speak to his father. His father is in isolation and all that other stuff. And he couldn't speak to his father because they assumed that he was a part of a criminal organization. So basically, he's gonna try to protect himself when it comes to this situation. And so he leaving. And we got whatever her name is, and her husband or boyfriend, whoever. Ajani is basically renting a property to them. Ajani, she did the damn thing. She rented this property, and also she opened it up to, you know, actually people mingling and getting to know each other, to selling shit, you know. It is, I think her name is Lonnie Love. Juju is the real deal. Holyfield. Show Mary Jane some love. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hit that like button. So, you know, Jacob ended up at Taco Tuesdays. And so now he's single and he's chilling. You know, he's chilling with the new business partner. So it is what it is. It was too much. They really needed some help and some support. He ain't happy here, you know, chilling with his friends, because he missed Angie and the baby, because he was trying to build something that was important to him, and that was his strive and his goal, and to have it shattered, he don't want to be like his father and, you know, shit like that when it comes to, you know, the family. He wants his family to be together. He tells Taylor, it's done. It's finito. I did try to talk to her. She wasn't trying to hear it. She's angry. She's mad. And she's mad at him for one thing. When he went to Palm Springs, you know, he partied a little bit and it was supposed to be business. And that's one of the reasons why she's mad. I think Jacob and Taylor would have made a good couple. They was itching at that first season. That could have worked out really well. But it is what it is. Taylor's happy. She's in her new self-love moment. She's chilling and she's happy. She wants to be the life of the party. She brings up Palm Springs, but jokingly. Zach comes through, and, you know, Taylor and, you know, Zach got a problem. So it starts off with, you know, the negative shit as usual, but it ends good. Start off with the negative shit, like, you don't have my back, this and that, blah, blah, blah. This, like, girl, you doing way too much. And Zach is like, you know, blah, blah, blah. So it was like that type of situation where he was wrong for doing what he did, like cussing her out and shit like that. But the way that Taylor has from season 1 to season 2, like, she's been a force to be reckoned with, and he had her back. But like I said, I think he felt even more upset because she was coming after Sam. But at this situation, they end up talking it out, and he been knowing Taylor since she was 18 years old. He knows that she can win, but she needs to calm down because she can't be burning them bridges. So they end up hugging, baby. So they end up hugging. So that shit was good. That was good. That was good. So that's it. That's episode, you know, 6 and 7 in the building. So next episode is supposed to be lit. So I'm waiting for it to be lit. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the next episode to be lit, where we know that, you know, Suge Knight Jr. is going to pop off. He going to pop off. Taylor's going to pop off. And also Samantha's going to pop off when she sees Zach on a date with somebody else. It is going to pop off, baby. I can't wait. Lonnie loving that men are the odd couple. Lord have mercy. I am pulling up when the women show up. No doubt. Thank you guys for coming through. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my people. Absolute Mary is breaking it down for us. Lord have mercy. I like this show because it just shows a different side. Like, it got the drama, but they're actually working together and they're supporting each other, coming up in California and LA, you know, and selling real estate too as well. And you watching them do their grind too as well. And they're not like, you know, filthy rich people, or just like regular people trying to get their grind on. Some got more than the others, but they got businesses and companies where they are hiring people that look just like them to get that money, to get that bag, baby. This is why I like that show. Hey, Brandy, I love you too, Brandy. Thank you for coming through. Ralph, thank you. Nunu Sky, thank you. Apso, thank you so much. Norris Tony, thank you for coming through. Miss T, thank you for coming through, holding it down, Miss T. Thank you. Hickerson, thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. So that was it. I don't know what else, you know, to talk about with the show, because that's it with the show. But one thing we do know is, what is, hold on, let's get to this. I don't know, my phone keeps going. Oh, thank you so much, Brandy Shepherd. I appreciate that cash app. Thank you so much. You always so sweet, girl. What is his name? Jam Master Jay. They finally caught his killers after 18 years. So I guess we will see what happened, because, you know, there's a big story about Jam Master Jay being killed, and people are saying that allegedly he was killed by Kenneth Supreme, that 50 Cent was beefing with. Kenneth Supreme is underground. So Jam Master Jay, been 18 years. Are we gonna get a Biggie and Tupac? Like, what's going on? So did you guys hear about Jam Master Jay? And if you go to my YouTube page, my regular page, I got Biggie, I got Tupac, and I got Jam Master Jay as the heading on my page. I was like, oh shit, after 18 years, they done finally got two people that they believe that was a part of it, but we'll see how that case works out. Oh, thank you guys so much. Yeah. Yeah, so, yep. Oh, yep. Jam Master Jay. After 18 years. So we'll see. Let me see if I can go over on it. This weekend was like lit. This was like a good weekend. This week, did you guys have a good weekend? Was your weekend lit? Did you make it happen even though Corona was going on? Did you do your thing? Did you celebrate? Did you get happy? Did you teach? Did you preach? Did you enjoy? Did you have fun? Did you share yourself with somebody else? What happened? How was your weekend? And the weather was good this weekend too. The weather was real good Saturday. Like, just can't beat that. Okay, I can't even open this. Thank you so much, Brandy. I do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for that cash app. I appreciate it. Thank you, sister, for looking out for another sister. So, yeah, right here. So, they have, let me bring it down so you can see it. Oh, no, it's, yeah. It's a little bit wider. So basically, they haven't, I guess they got two suspects. They haven't solved the crime yet, but they never had suspects, or they never told anybody about the suspect. But basically, they had a federal grand jury indict two men and the long unsolved murder of Jam Master Jay, the pioneer DJ around DMC, baby. I was like, Ron. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with this situation. I can't believe they even got suspects, because we didn't hear not with Tupac and Biggie, nothing. So yep, I just wanted to let you guys know that. I was like, oh shit. But you know, we'll find out what's really going on. Let me go down. can't even move this. I think my screen froze. Yeah, I think my screen kind of like froze. So let's see what we gotta do. So I gotta kind of like store this. So what's popping? Did you guys have a good weekend? Like, was your weekend popping? Was your weekend lit? Was you just happy and enjoying life? What was going on? Because we back to Monday. Well, it's Tuesday now. It's Tuesday now. Love. Oh, thank you so much, Abso. I appreciate that. This 2020 revealed yet something else. You are absolutely right, Miss T, because 2020 is bringing it in right. A lot has been going on in 2020. Facts. Real nice. Love your commentary. Last week, that turned into a Pac and Biggie and East Coast, West Coast music celebration. I know, it totally did. I got something in store, too. Some more information that I've just recently got, I'm going to upload some of that stuff later, but it actually piggybacks off of that conversation that we was having, about Biggie and Tupac, on the Marriage Boot Camp video, where I got some other information. You're gonna love this little Kim information. Wait till you see it. Living and enjoying life. You damn right, Ralph. You got to enjoy life. That was lit. Oh, thank you, Brandy. Yeah, so it happens like that sometimes. All right, my peeps, my peoples. If that's it, anybody want to call in and say anything, let me know. If not, we're going to call it a night. And we're going to wait for next episode to see what's going to pop, see what's going to crack, baby. We're going to see what's going to pop. That part. So I can't wait to, I was going to do it today, but like I said, this weekend was lit. But today was good weather too as well, for real, for real. It was today was good weather. I don't know how y'all guys feeling about the kids going back to school. Are you guys going to be, teaching your grandkids at home? Are you going to let your kids go to school? Or are you going to do homeschooling because the schools are opening up? They are opening up for real, for real. I know, Brandy. I know. Opening these schools up, Lord. The home being at home on the computer, waking up at 8 in the morning, taking your classes, 7 in the morning is cool. Like, this shit ain't over with yet. No, this shit ain't over with. And wintertime is even worse. And did you guys hear about the posting of, I don't have the picture, but it was a kid in Georgia. I believe he posted a picture of his school hallway being packed. He got suspended, and then you turn around and 8 kids from that school got the corona. Like, what's going on with that situation? Especially if you live out in the cold weather. That's a problem.
Here's some information for winter.
That's a problem, my peeps, my peoples. All right, we're going to sign off. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you guys for coming to Dr. Phil Valentine has an amazing school, Black students homeschool curriculum. Yeah, I signed up to one of his classes. Phil Valentine, I signed up to one of his classes, because he does have an online school too as well. He does have an online school too as well. And Dr. Phil Valentine, he's on point, and his curriculum is on point too as well. Hey, what's up? What's going on? What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, Miss T.
Hey, Miss T. How you doing, baby?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. I'm doing good. I know. What's up with you? What's going on?
Not much, girl. Just getting into this episode, child. I honestly feel like Samantha really was doing that for the effect, for like the chase. Because if you remember last season, she was really, she was ass tight that he just did not want her.
Yep.
So I think like all of this is just, she wanted him to want her. That's all that was.
I was thinking that too. And he didn't, and she wanted to get Cat out the way, and then now she don't want him? Like, shit.
Right. Mm-hmm. You playing around.
What do you think about Suge?
Girl, I think that they were, girl, I don't know, they just never looked right to me together. It just never felt right to me, poor baby.
I
You
know.
could tell that he just wasn't into it like that. You could just tell. So, and I think she wanted him home more. Like, I think that, yeah, she wanted to have a life, but she also wanted him, like, in the trenches, too. Because I definitely think she could find time for herself if she got all the family. I think it was more about him just being there.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. You and his daddy gonna spit some knowledge. Girl, I've been dying when he talked to his daddy.
Right? It's so funny. It's not funny, but it's just...
Oh, wow. Really good, like, for real. And I'm a 90s baby, so, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a whole different... I'm still in the cigar age, like, you're bringing me back. So it's like, oh, Sugar is old and trying to give some knowledge. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And he do look just like him, girl. He looks just like him.
He does. That's what Safari said. He was like, he's a splitting image of Suge Knight.
He is. He definitely is. And I think Taylor just needs to... I think that it really shows she is young, and because the industry in which they work is such an adult industry, you get to be on your shit at all times. So I think that when she lashes out and when she does these things that are so elementary, it shows up even more because of the environment too that they're in. So I think that also hurts her, but she needs to calm down. Because she's mad about stuff that has nothing to do with her. Like, I never really understood that Agony thing. Like, why are you mad at me? You more mad than her. Like, why are you? And now you mad at her for not being as mad as you are about her situation? I'm lost. I'm so lost. Like, what?
She's like, I quit my job. I quit working with Andrew because of you.
Girl, bye. No, you didn't. That happened because you overtalked yourself again. Don't do me. Don't add. You don't. No, you didn't. I'm not taking that charge. You can run that back. Run that right on back. And then you're mad at everybody else for not putting you in your place with the girl. Like, I don't understand. You can handle yourself. You were literally in the middle of handling something. Why would anybody jump in and help you with another woman? Like, you were already yelling at another woman yourself. Like, I don't get it. Taylor does like the same exact thing and is like, but nobody helped me. But you just jumped on her.
And she said she's being bullied. I was like, come on, Taylor. Don't take that bully word out of your vocabulary.
Yeah, girl, stop.
And I like Taylor, but come on, don't blame everything on your childhood, and don't say people bullying you when you're the one that initiated the problem because they didn't speak up and jump as fast as you did. The other guys did feel the same way Taylor felt, but they wasn't yelling and screaming and trying to have an altercation with Ajane.
Like, there's a way to do things. There's a way to handle everything, and that's not how you handle it, not at all. You definitely need to take a step back. And maybe, again, it's because you're all precise and you have to be whatever. And definitely you didn't have a good home upbringing. You talked about that being rocky. But at some point, we also have to cut the age off. Like, you can't keep playing that line. Like, we're proud of you for being this way at your age. Well, then you have to claim the age part. Like, you can't pick and choose when to be the age thing. Either you're the young one and so this makes sense, or your age is putting you through the door, which makes it crazy. So pick one. But your age is always going to be a part of it, and especially if you don't know how to communicate. And that's her main problem. She don't know how to communicate.
In a calm way.
Yeah, and to say less. Like, what are you doing? Again, you're more mad than she was. Like,
I know.
Why are you getting into fights? Like, I'm lost. And Sam just jumped in that because that was fun. I don't think Sam really cared either which way. She just jumped into it because there was something to do, I guess.
Because he said that she couldn't even get his, hot dog to rise.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is all payback from that exact moment, from that whole cat situation, because she was livid last season. It was funny, and Cat was like, "I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. I just came out of something. I don't have time for this."
I know. And Taylor not Taylor, but Samantha, she was like egging on and making Cat feel uncomfortable. And then he would go home and keep it 100 with Cat and tell her what was going on. And Cat was like, nah, I'm out.
This smells like Ryan Henry. I gotta go.
I'm gone.
She said, I done seen this play out before. It don't end well for me.
What do you think about Eric?
I think Eric's got his head on straight. He's hilarious. He's really
He is.
Undercover. Like, he's hilarious. I wish they would follow Alexander, because he at this point is just, I guess he's just the fill-in smile friend. I don't know. I just wish they would do more with him. He's always there. Like, you might as well let him talk. They don't never let him talk. He has the basketball thing. He go out to the Palm Springs. He don't ever get to nothing. We don't want to know what's going on with him. Okay, I guess. And Angie, she needs to focus on that man. Go love on him and figure that out.
Yeah, she better because Lord, she got her a 20-piece. She better.
Yeah, please. You need to focus. It ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it. You can tell they all still probably don't want to film too much with your boy. He only been in one other scene. I don't know. I know Andrew. Andrew was out here dipping. He saw Audrey. He dipped right in. He didn't even care. He saw his face when she came in there with the lingerie. He was just like, he didn't know whether to look at the ceiling, he didn't know what to look at. That's why Eric was trying to get her out the kitchen. They talk about, let me go put on something. What he said, Anthony has clothes on now, so that's a plus. But to think he's gonna come and apologize, or even he's knee deep in now. There's no way he's ever coming clean on this one. He's got to live with this one. Yeah. Now she might as well let that go. And she knows that. Taylor didn't understand that. Taylor was like, he's gonna do it to somebody else, and he probably is. He probably is, but that again is on them. But I respect Zach too. Like, you also was doing some unshady shit to the guys. Like, what was all of that about? You know, I'll tell you what, Zach keep it the realest on here. Like, Zach really don't play around. He's real cut and dry. Yeah, he is. Yeah, and I respect him for that, because he was like, you're not going to come in here, you were just talking about us. No. I know, you was on Instagram dissing us. And then, what did Andrew say? That's not what I did. Andrew ain't going to tell no truth. Yeah. And then what did he say? And then you guys should come and talk to me. And Eric was like, I don't really understand that logic. I know. And Eric just looking at him like, what? No, Eric is. Zach don't play in the turtlenecks. He do not play in the turtleneck. No, he ain't here for it. On, he coming to talk business with the turtleneck on, girl. So that's why I'm like, Samantha, you tripping. Like, I don't even understand that. I just have to say that you just really just wanted him to want you. Because other than that, what are you doing? Maybe she's still dipping with that ex-boyfriend. She haven't let him go. Well, you know how some women that are bosses, they want a man that they can take care of. And evidently he's still living with his baby mother, got 3 kids and didn't tell her. And he got a criminal record and all this other stuff that he didn't tell her up front. She found out because she had to do a background check on him. She probably still intrigued by him. Girl, you saw his face when she was telling the story? Like, yeah. I really thought that she was drunk and was like trying to be like facetious, like
Me
you're
too.
a bad guy, like you're a bad guy, like this guy is a bad guy, and I don't know how to really bring that up because I'm on her team, so I'm gonna just kind of facilitate it through my own story. Oh no, you were seriously asking. Oh, okay. See, I read that completely wrong until it ran back. I really thought that she was was doing some reverse psychology thing. No, okay. So maybe I gave her too much credit. I don't know. Maybe that kind of was when I was like, oh, there's a problem here. But at the same time, don't do that to Zach. Like, so you just really wanted to be wined and dined and rubbed on. Like, that's really what you wanted. That's all.
She don't even want to be wined and dined because he's been trying to take her out to lunch, to dinner, celebrate with her, do stuff, and she was like, no, I'm busy.
She said, I'm busy. You know, I'm busy. I got a lot going on. I'm busy. Yeah, you're right, girl. You busy being stupid. You sure right. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I need an even balance with these ladies. You gotta have brain selling smart and like street brain smart. I need you to have both. Okay? Y'all got to do better. Cause y'all all over the place. It's a bad thing when what's the little white girl name? What's the
Sarah, right?
Sarah. It's a bad thing when Sarah is the more normal woman on the show. Like, that's a problem. She the one with the least drama. How was that? What?
Yep, she got the least drama.
Child.
Because she got a young man, and I don't know. She ain't
cool,
drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what she doing. It seems like she's just a little off.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why there's a problem. If that's the normalest one out of these ladies. Like, what? That's the problem for me. If Samantha's the one with no drama and okay, see. Something's wrong. So I hope they can get it together. I hope Taylor finally owns it. But if she don't learn to own it, it's just gonna be like going in a circle, really. And I really don't think she's there yet. No, I don't think she's there yet.
No.
She's about to get somebody else. Like, it's just the way you talk to people. And if it's not about a deal, she don't know how to do it. I guess I don't know. But that's my thoughts on it. I really I like it because they do show the young hip black people doing their thing, hold it down, showing us a little different side. I like that. I really appreciate that Suge Knight's son is actually making some progress.
Oh, right? I was like, he's doing good.
Yeah, he's actually doing it. Yeah, I thought he was gonna give me another season of wishy-washy, but no, he's doing it.
He is. He really
so
is.
I appreciate that part. I really do. So that's it. They ain't got no more. That's it.
All right. Thank you, Miss T. Appreciate you calling in.
No worries.
All right. God bless.
All right. Same to you.
Thanks. Yeah, this show is going to be a trip next week. Next week, I can't wait to see this. Next week, it's going to be a trip, baby. Especially when Zach comes through with his new girl, Samantha is going to jump in it. She don't want the man, but now she going to try to ruin his relationship. And Andrew is the man with the plan. He's the man with the slick words. He done got up out of that situation. Ajani's on her way, and he is on his way too as well. He omit to nothing. Nothing. This is the type of person that you need that is talking to the popos about you. Someone who will omit and give no information at all.
No, it's Tony.
Hey, what's up? What's going on? What's your thoughts?
Hi, Suge Knight's son, Jacob, he don't look right with that girl that he with. I don't know what he was thinking when he hooked up with her. I don't think it's nothing wrong. I don't think, it's like, I'm not going to judge her, but like I said, I think he could have did better. He could have picked better, than her. And then, he got some growing up to do, I think. Having that baby. Why would you pick her and then have a baby with her and then you don't want her? It's just like, they just look like the odd couple to me.
They don't know each other. That's the problem. They don't know each other. And it wasn't supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be like this. They were supposed to just be, you know, feeling their fetishes between each other. And then you know, you don't wrap it up. You know, you get a seed. There's a baby in a rocking tree.
And look at the way he look on that picture. He look like, what am I doing here? I mean, you see the look on his face. He don't even look like. They don't look at the way they looking in that picture. They don't even look. They look like they lost and confused, like they're in outer space or something. Like, it's just like, man, y'all. I mean, they young, but come on now, you gotta strap it up. You gotta be careful who you sleep with and who you having babies with, because you know he's one. I hope that when people watch this show and they look at them and they be like, oh, okay, this is what can happen when you have a one night stand without protection.
They had a few. They had a few night stands. A few. They was kicking it for like a month or two, having their one night stands, and then they got comfortable.
I'm telling you, they got too comfortable. They could have stepped it up. I don't know what they look. They don't look right in that picture. I mean, oh my goodness! Like, if you want to see eyes, look at that picture. Look at him. Like, what am I doing here? And look at her. She probably closing her eyes, wishing she was with somebody else.
She's trying to say anything not to offend them, because in that moment she was talking about, you know, I don't know if it's postpartum, I don't know what it is, but you know, there's a lot going on, it's difficult, and she's trying not to say too much, and he wants to be appreciated, and she wants to be appreciated, and she wants him home, and he want to be running the streets.
Yeah, see, he should have thought about that when he was dabbing in that cookie. He dug too deep in them cookies. For real, you should have been protecting your stick when you was dipping it in them cookies. Like, come on now, you can't go raw. Come on now, that's the problem. A lot of these men like to go raw when it comes to being with women like that, and I just feel like you gotta strap it up. You gotta strap it up, especially if like the only time you should do it without protection is when you're married to somebody. If y'all are married and y'all want to have kids, okay, or if y'all don't want to have kids, you know, y'all still can do it, but have some birth control. But I think that's the only time that you shouldn't, you know, that you can, you know, that you don't have to wear protection is if you're married. But yeah, if you're not married or if you don't know somebody like that, you need to strap it up. You need to, because stuff like this can happen. But I want to move on from them. But Samantha, she a little drama queen. I mean, no, she ain't the drama queen. I'm gonna say that for Taylor. Taylor, the one, she the drama queen. But you know, I think she showed some growth in this episode.
Facts.
When when that man came over there and told her to be quiet, or she was too loud. I'm like, dang, they showing this man. He looked like a scarecrow coming over there telling them to be to be quiet. You see how creepy he looks so creepy, but he got him to calm down now, for real. But
yep.
Yeah, I think that she can use that event, that lunch or that dinner with, I don't know how to say her name, Anthony with her, and then the moment that she had with Zach at the end of the episode, she needs to use this as, you know, as tools, you know, for the future on how to control herself and how to, you know, how to talk to people and how to come at people. And then this therapist she got, she needs to keep seeing that therapist, you know, so that therapist can guide her and so she can learn. But I think she showed some growth in this episode, so I was glad for her. So I hope that she continue to grow. You know, I'm proud of her for being in the real estate at her age, but she definitely needs to continue to see that therapist to show some growth. I think that she can attract more clients, and I think people will respect her more if she, you know, learn how to conduct herself and handle herself. So I give her a thumbs up on that. So she getting a little, she's taking baby steps. She's doing a little better. And then Samantha, she don't know what she wants. She to me, she just not woman enough for that. She not ready for him. I mean, yeah, she had him in the past, but and once I think that once you get involved, be in a relationship with somebody and y'all break up, y'all should just stay broken up. If y'all not married or engaged or anything like that, y'all need to, if you're married or if you're engaged, you can go to pre-counseling or you can go to marriage counseling. But once you break up with somebody before you're engaged to them, I think that you need to stay broken up with them. Because if it didn't work the first time, what makes you think it's gonna work a second or a third time? So while y'all ain't got no kids together, I think that she needs to move on and he needs to move on too. And keep it moving.
He's gonna try to move on, but she gonna come in and try to stop it, baby.
She petty. She petty. Maybe she might need some therapy because I don't know if it's good. I don't know if his chocolate is good or what, but she needs to move on from that. The thing is, she had her chance to make him her Mr. Chocolate again, and she blew it. So she needs to move on. She needs to go on with her life and take some time and figure out what she want in a man, what she want in a relationship. And plus, she ain't even over the last man that she was with before she got back with that. So she might need some therapy, or she might need something. She needs to, figure out what she wants and what she needs. And I think some therapy can help her. Or maybe she don't love herself enough. But Juju, I like Juju. I like seeing Juju on this show. I think Cameron messed up when it came to her. I think she was probably the best thing he had, and he didn't know how to appreciate her at all. So he dropped the ball on her because she's very smart, and she got her master's degree from a college in Florida. So I remember that when she posted a picture online. I think it was on Instagram, but she got a master's degree. And I think the rapper Cameron, he made a mistake by not making her his wife. But she dodged the bullet too, because he ain't the best, the best man. So I think that she dodged the bullet with him. But Eric, he seemed like the most intelligent one on the show. Seemed like he the most, outgoing, the most entertaining. He like you say, he got his stuff together. He ain't down with the, his no drama or no BS. He all about his business. He making that money. The rest of them could take a page out of his book.
Facts.
Like he know how to get the job done. And then, who else was I gonna talk about? Oh, dang, I cannot say her name. The curly hair, but I hope that she keep her man. He seemed like he a good guy. She definitely need to get over that dog, Andrew. I just think that he a trash bucket. I don't dislike him or nothing like that, but the way he did her, he had that other one by his baby mama, and then did he end up marrying her?
Well, he don't have a baby mama. She was his fiance at the time. So 2 months before he was gonna get married to her, Julie, he was having an affair with, Ajane.
See, that's why I say he tried to have his cake and eat it too.
But Ajane knew what was going on too. She ain't innocent. She knew that he was engaged. It wasn't, hidden from her. So she knew she was doing wrong. They both did wrong.
Yeah, you're right about that. I just hope that she learned from that they both learned from, she learned from trying to mess up or getting involved with a man that's engaged, and hopefully she don't make the same mistakes in this relationship. like she did about, with Andrew messing around with him while he got a woman. And then Andrew, hopefully he didn't grow up and his player days are over.
Andrew ain't gonna stop. Andrew's a player from the Malaysia. He ain't gonna stop, baby. You see how he's a sweet talker. He get right up out of a situation. He gonna do what it do, baby.
And he ain't even the best looking either. That's the thing. He must got a lot of money because I don't see how the women be all flocking all over him like that. Unless his pipe is good.
It's his confidence.
Yeah,
and
so
he came from
sometimes,
he came from nothing. He was living in a group home. He was homeless, and now he has his own real estate company. So when he meets, especially young women, that's like, oh, that's a turn on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, Sarah, you say that she weird. I respect that she,
I'm not saying that she's weird. I'm not saying that she's weird. I'm saying that I think she's on something other than natural air.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know you said she seemed off.
Like off because she's on something that she probably get from a doctor.
Yeah, I think she playing her cards right as far as staying out the drama. She seemed like she a happy person, like a happy, go getter, and she don't have time for the drama. So, but who knows? She might get involved in some drama in the future. Keep hanging around these people. She
wasn't a drama. Her and Taylor got into a pushing match. She done pushed Taylor down to the ground and shit. She was in some.
I thought it was that other black woman that did that.
No, that was at the dinner. But when they had the summer party, when Angie told everybody that she told Sarah and she told Samantha that yes, she did sleep with Andrew, and then after that, Taylor ended up getting into an altercation with Sarah, and Sarah pushed Taylor, and Taylor got up, and I think Taylor swung on her. So she's been into some drama, and then she was in drama when it comes to Jacob, because she was, playing around with Jacob, but dating other people. So she's been in some drama. She just hasn't been on the drama yet so far. So she gonna bring it. That's why I like this show, because they all got some type of shit that they bring. And Sarah's not scared. Sarah don't back down either. So Samantha don't. Angie don't. None of them do. They all speak their mind, and that's what I like.
Yeah. And Taylor need to learn how to be more like them without being so crazy. Like, how she doing too much. How she was, getting all up in their faces and all that stuff. She need to learn how to read people. That's the thing. If she knew how to read them, she probably can put them in their place. You don't have to worry about getting all aggressive and wanting to fight. But I think Zach needs to learn how to have better taste in women. Because his taste ain't the best. I'm telling you, he needs to learn how to pick. I just don't think that him and Kat made the best couple. To me, I mean, I don't dislike Kat, but I feel like he could have did better than her, and then he could have did better than Samantha. Then hopefully, I didn't get too much of a good look at that girlfriend, this new girlfriend. Hopefully, she's an upgrade from Kat and Sam. But yeah,
Sam is gonna try to ruin that relationship.
Jacob too, he needs to have better taste in women too. It's like some of these men, they like you say, they confident. They can be confident, but their confidence can lead them down a bad road. I'm telling you, they can end up getting with a woman, and then they look like the odd couple. They don't look right with these women, and then end up like Jacob and having a baby with a woman that they don't really want to be with. But and then Lonnie loving her man.
Oh God. I know. I was thinking the same thing. I didn't even want to show the fucking picture.
Are you serious? He was old enough to be her daddy. I mean, where did you get him from, girl?
And he be drinking, and I think she takes care of him.
What? Girl, are you that desperate for a man? I mean, come on. You can have, she could probably have any, she could have got another man besides him. Come on. If you want to date outside your race, that's fine. But make sure that you date somebody that's worthy of you and that's on your level. This dude don't even look like he on her level. He's like a knockoff Alec Baldwin.
I know.
He looks just like a knockoff Alec Baldwin to me. He don't look right. What is wrong with her? And then she be on the real bragging
about him. Like, come on, nobody want to hear about him. We don't believe nothing you say about him.
I know. It's like, girl, what? She don't got good taste apparently either.
Nope.
But I remember, I like that video that you did about her that one time when you called her out.
Oh yeah, I don't like her.
Yep, and I'm like, come on now, I bet you the man you used to date look better than this one, and probably had more to offer you than this man. Cause shoot, I think that she's desperate.
A macho man. Oh, he's like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, she should have saved.
For real, and she's not an ugly woman.
She's not.
She's. And this man, oh my, like, where did you get him from? Like, what bushes did you get him from? Because he definitely don't look right. Some people just do not know how to pick a mate. I'm telling you, they just pick anybody.
You can see alcoholism all over him.
Yeah, so you know he probably ain't the best man. He probably don't treat her the best at all.
She's just so happy that he's at the airport and he's at home. That's it. That's all he does. He's at home and he meets at the airport and he packs the luggage.
I wonder, do he clean the house too? He gave her baths.
Oh, she said, what about the hair? I don't know. You know, they just throw out. Jennifer Miller, what about the hair?
She just, she's big time. She's seen like, she's pretty famous, like very famous. And this man, we all know that he ain't on her level. It's like, not only her, but just other people, you know, just date any people that's not on their level, like dating down their level. You know, like her standards are very low. Just like her self-esteem.
Her standards are very low, just like her self-esteem. Lord have mercy, you're taking me out.
You see how she was on there, you know, when you did that video about it. Your self-esteem and your standards have to be low. You sitting up there dissing your own people.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what's wrong with you? And then you gonna settle for this man? Everybody you probably done dated look better than him. Probably, this man is a downgrade. He looks like a complete downgrade, like gutter grade from the other men that you done been with. Come on, girl.
Yeah.
He looks like an embarrassment. Like,
it's all right to if you want to date outside of your race, fine, but don't get on your platform and praise dating outside of your race and then dog all black men out. Nah, we ain't here for that. You ain't gonna be dogging out our brothers and putting up this man. We don't know who he is, what he does. All we know is he's part of the furniture at home. Don't even do that. And she did that. She was like, all the black men this, the black man that, and this is why I got this man. Like, and she started crying. Like, Lord have mercy. That was so disgusting and sad at the same time.
That's why I said her self-esteem is low.
I was going to skip past her. I wasn't even going to talk about it because I already roasted her and I don't really like her like that. But you brought her up.
I know, because she was in the episode. And then I'm like, really? Because I ain't never really seen this man before, her with this man. So it's like, oh, really? Like, is that who you was praising so much? He might be a good person, but Come on, girl.
I was going to
She
skip
looks
right
old
past
to
her.
you.
I was going to skip right past her because I already know. You know, I don't like to go in consistently unless I really can't stand you. So I already went in. I was just going to show her picture. That's why I was like, I don't even know her name. And then y'all was like, her name is Lonnie Love.
I'm going in for you.
I know
I'm
you
going
are.
in. I normally don't do this either, but Lonnie Desperate, that's her name. Lonnie Desperate.
Lonnie Desperate, Lord.
Lonnie that was jealous of Tamar, and I think probably got her fired off the reel. Like, come on.
She gonna get up.
Since Tamar left, that show ain't been like nothing. Been going downhill, just like she has by being with this man. And shoot, I hope she don't marry him unless she got a prenup, because he probably will take all her money and fix himself up and kick, you know. So that's why I say, shoot, I'm done with her.
Thank you, Simmons. After she went in the boat, how you gonna sit there and just have a whole moment dogging out black guys, and then when you talk about your interracial relationship, you start crying and saying all this? You don't know every black man, and for you to do that, just down your brothers because now you got this Caucasian man, and so your life is so much better. Like, Lord have mercy, she's probably bending over backwards to please him and do any and everything he tells her to do because she don't want him to leave her, and she probably thinks that, you know, he's above her too as well. The way that she was acting and crying, you know, he packed a luggage. He makes peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Lord, help me.
He don't even know how to cook. I mean, girl, you doing all that for a dude that look like the bottom of the barrel type dude. He looks like he probably got a big old beer stomach.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah, he
come on,
does.
girl.
Oh, yeah, he does. And this is probably the cleanest he looks. Oh, I'm going to be on TV?
I think she wanted you know, she wanted her own talk show, and that network or any network wouldn't give her her own show. They probably said, if you want a TV show, we need to sit you up here with other women and get different points of views. But yeah, like I said, she thumbs down on this relationship. How could you, like you say, how could she do all that talking? Like, she make herself look like a fool. Like, she looks so stupid doing that. It's just like, I can't stand when somebody put down their own race to try to uplift somebody else to make them feel better or make them feel like they better than us.
Yeah, and all you black women, go get you a man like I got, blah, 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 because these black men, this and that, and she gonna start crying. And she did it on a major platform. She did it on a syndicated show. You know, you don't see no other race doing no dumb shit like that.
I know, and it's like, that was a waste of a segment, and them producers is probably Caucasian, so they like, ooh, let's show her doing this, let's show it, so she can not only go against her own race, but also we can make her look stupid, we can make money off her, and we can laugh at her at the same time. That's why they showed that segment, because you know them producers are mostly probably Caucasian. So it's like they glad she did it. They glad. I bet you they was happy after that episode when they showed her doing that. I'm like, girl, you helping put money in their pocket instead of trying to uplift your own race and inspire your own race and encourage your own race. You want to put them down for what? You didn't gain nothing from that. You didn't gain anything. You helping the producers profit. You helping that network make money. The producers make more money. So it's like, girl, you the slave for that show. Come on now. You didn't help. You helped them. You didn't help yourself. And then I'm surprised the other women didn't even say shut up. You know, stop talking.
No.
They just went along with it, but she helped us. They didn't say nothing, and it's like, And it's like, come on now, what's wrong with you? You the only true, sister up there, race-wise, and you gonna sit there and gonna do that. Like, thumbs down to you. Come on now. Somebody should have gave her a Twinkie and be like, here, you know what I'm saying, pass the mic so somebody else can talk. Maybe she could have ate so much and, gave her some food so she could eat and let somebody else talk.
Yeah, I ain't gonna even forget that.
That was a disgrace to me.
That was so terrible.
A horrible moment for TV. I mean, and then BET shows that show sometimes. I know BET used to show that show The Real. I remember that. I don't even think BET show that show no more. Good. Kick it off the network, cause shoot, she ain't representing us right.
No.
Every moment they seen that.
Every now and then, it's this, and she's speaking up for the black woman and all that other stuff that she have. But when she did that, that was so low down. That was low down. I was so pissed. I just went on a rant for 5 minutes and uploaded the video. I was so pissed. I was like, And I was like, I know there was a reason why I didn't like that show. Now I know.
Yeah, and then Amanda Seales, she was the real one, and then I don't blame her for not wanting to re-sign with that show, cause I don't blame her, cause she saw what was up and she got up out of there
fast.
I don't blame her, cause she too real for that show.
Thank you, Kayshawn Simmons. Thank you.
She not perfect either, but she better. I'll take her over Lonnie Love. I tell you that. Lonnie fool. Lonnie, who should have kept her mouth shut that day.
And she cried too. She was crying and everything. I was just like, oh.
Lonnie, I need to learn how to set better standards for myself. Or should I say Lonnie low standards?
Lonnie low standards. Lord have mercy. Lord, she did so much.
Too much, and then like you said, a cry. That crying to me seems fake. I mean, I'm like, why you need to cry for? You know what I'm saying? You don't have nothing to cry about. If you're happy with this man, why is you crying for? She probably was crying because maybe low-key she was embarrassed. Or she gonna get clowned, maybe. Because it's like, why else is you crying? You don't have no reason to be up there crying for what? If you proud, I mean, obviously she was proud of what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. So, because to me, that crying was fake. She could have left that crying out. She could have left that out. You're fake. You don't look like us. You look like us, but you don't represent us very well at all. You need to go somewhere and sit down and eat some Weight Watchers or eat healthy. Do something with that man that you weigh. Y'all need to go, when the gyms, or if the gyms ever open up again, you need to go to the gym together, have a personal trainer come out to y'all's house, because you need to do something.
Facts. Thank you, Mike Carter. Facts. She said, Kayshawn Simmons, Lonnie needs to love myself, her name. And then Miss T, Lonnie Love is a white reality producer's dream. Facts. That's what you said. Yeah. The producers was happy for her to get up there and start caking like that.
Why would they show that? Because if she was talking about us, like uplifting us and embracing us, who knows? They might have cut that out. But yeah, I think that's what, like Miss T said, I think that's what made the moment of that show for them producers when she said that. Because they probably looked and was like, oh, we got her right where we want her. We got her right where we want her. Probably got her in a slave contract. So she better say something that we like. If we don't, then we gonna cut her segment out, or we gonna get in her butt about it. But yeah, like I said, like Nick Cannon was working for the Jews or whoever he was working for. I just feel like when you very successful, you should try to Get your own network. When you gotta save your money up, develop in some stock, do something. Use your platform, expand your brand. So say if you do get fired or if you get kicked to the curb, at least you have enough money to build your own network. Or try to do something on your own instead of making yourself look stupid, making us look bad, just to make them people that you working for happy.
Facts. All right, Tony, thank you so much. That was a roast session. Tony the Roaster's in the building, baby. Thank you, Tony.
Yeah, you're welcome, and I want to thank you for giving me that advice on, you know how you was telling me that I need to take a pen and a pad when it comes to my grandmother and stuff like that, see what I can learn from her.
Mm-hmm.
I did that, and I saved a lot of the stuff that I learned from her in that last video that I posted the other night. It's a 20-minute video. I think I took your advice, so if you whenever you get a chance, you can tell me what you think about it. Because I was thinking about you when I was doing that video, how you told me how I need to make a video about her.
I'm definitely gonna check it out, Tony. I appreciate you, and that's good, because not only that, you save it for the next generation and the next generation, where you pass on the monologue and you pass on the history that we were not able to see, but then the history, and so that's good. Thank you, Tony.
Yeah, you're welcome.
God bless.
I'm gonna send a feature video, but yeah, you have a good night, and I like the video.
Thank you so much.
Yep, you're welcome.
Peace.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Peace. So check out Tony's new video. Check it out. It's about what he learned from his grandmother. Show him some love and check it out. And also check out the Michael Carter show that's in the building. Show him some love. Check out Ralph Esco too as well. Show him some love too as well. My peeps, my people. Is that it? Are we done? Is there any more phone calls? We about to sign off and get it popping, baby. Like, I am ready for this week. Oh, this shit is crazy. Well, he roasted the shit out of Lonnie Love. Lord have mercy. And y'all ain't no better in the comments. I saw the roast. In the comments, y'all was getting it. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, thank you, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building. Thank you so much, K. Sean Simmons, for the donations. I appreciate the donations. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mike Carter, for calling in. Thank you, Miss T, for calling in too as well. Thank everybody in the chat. Thank you for coming through. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. Please tell me your name and where you're calling from, and turn me down in the background. Turn down the background, baby.
Turn down the background.
Turn down the background.
Right on my phone. Shut up, man. Shut up, man.
You gotta turn down. I can hear it.
I'm fucking tired, man. Nah, I'm out here looking at y'all shit, man. Hey, this app's on, man. I'm looking at your shit, man, and you got it lit, bruh. Nah, I'm just looking. Whoever that was just on here, man, he kept it 100, man.
That's Norris Tony. He's in the chat.
Yeah, that's Norris. That was Norris.
Yeah, that was Norris. Yep.
Yeah, man. See, I thought that was a female, man, and I apologize, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, you keeping it lit, bro. Like, I appreciate y'all just coming through, keeping it lit for Mary like that, bro. But it's funny, man. I was just listening to him, and I was calling you for like 2 or 3. I ain't gonna say 2 or 3 hours. It was about an hour. But I was calling you, man, trying to get on here. But that nigga had me laughing like, oh, get out, man. And I ain't laughed like that in a long time, man. That shit dead.
I know. I wasn't expecting Tony to go there, but Tony went there. Because once I roast somebody, I tried not to go back. But he went there tonight, Miss Lonnie.
That nigga had me laughing. I was on here laughing. I forgot I was trying to call you, man. Yeah, man, but nah, man. Yeah, Norris, man. Hey, bro, whatever you doing, man, keep doing it, bro. You feel me? That shit funny, man. You got some dry humor. And that shit funny to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people that try to be funny. Well, you got dry humor, man. Your shit is funny as fuck, because you just ain't even trying to be funny. I know you be talking with that slow-ass voice, boy. That shit funny as fuck, bro.
Yeah, but check out his YouTube channel, too, as well. Check him out. Show him some love, because Absol, you be showing love.
Yeah, I try, man. Shit, I fuck with y'all. I ride and roll with y'all, man.
All day. Same here.
What you got going on, man, Mary? I'm trying to look at your page while I'm talking. I'm doing too much. Oh, man, ain't nothing, Norris, man. Shit, man, for real. Keep that going, though, bro. That's a good look, bro. For real. Ralph, man, shout out to you, too, bro. Yeah, Mary, you got a lot of good mods on here, bro. I'm not even getting that. A lot of these people are your mods, you know? And I'm starting to learn that. I'm looking at your peoples, man, like...
Everybody's good peoples, and that's the thing. You always want that good. You always want the good people. They got the good energy. Brandy, the Michael Carter show, Ralph, Norris, Tony, K. Sean Simmons come through. Like everybody comes through for different reasons. Miss T came through, and I know. And Miss T was the one that got me liking this show.
All-star lineup, man. Yeah, that shit dope, bro.
So what's up with you? How was your weekend? What's good with you? Do you watch this particular show, Love and Listing?
Damn, look at me. Look, I'm all, I'm fanned out right now. I'm over here looking at the chat, man. I'm tweaking. Nah, I had a good weekend, man. Honestly, it was a great weekend. Well, you know, I chill with my baby girl. You know what I mean? Wasn't nothing spectacular, man. I didn't get to see none of the shows that you was talking about, like, see, I don't watch that show that you was talking about, but you laced me up on that show, and I'm about to start watching that show.
Oh, that shit is a trip. It's a trip.
What is it? What is the name of it again? It was
Love and Listing.
Love and Listing.
And listing, like Love and Listing, like a listing in a newspaper, but it's based in California, so it's mad cool.
Right. You're talking about listing on houses.
Yeah.
Houses. Yeah, I got you. Nah, but yeah, I'll check that out, man. Like, but you know, when it comes to that marriage and boot camp shit, man, you got me on that. You know what I mean? I be really on that shit right now. You feel me? Girl, he high. I'm dead.
What's up, social media?
Social media, man. Bottom, man.
Social media was good people. She's been around for years.
I ain't about to tweak. I don't tweak on none of your peoples, man, because I'm in my own lane. But nah, man, I ain't never listened to that shit, man. Like that, social media, I was just playing with you though, man. Nah, for real. I ain't got no ill will towards you. But that I ain't never seen that show, man. Like I was listening to you, man, but I heard some girl had died. One of these women had died like recently. That was on these shows and shit. And I don't know her name, but she was on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and all that and whatever. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Nope. No idea.
That light-skinned girl, man. That light-skinned woman. She had just passed away.
I haven't been tuned in. I haven't been tuned in.
Be putting me up on stuff, man. God damn.
It's been the weekend. Like I said, the weekend was lit, you know. So the weekend was too lit. So I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm trying to find out. I'm looking it up right now. I'm trying to find out if I can see the person. They said John Wesley. John Wesley died.
Yeah, I'm a whole different sector, man. I'm from over there where 5A and them be at, man. So I be being nice over here. Be arguing with these people, man. But I'm looking. But they all seem nice, though, man. Social media, Ralph, man.
Now I don't see anybody from. Only thing I see is just somebody named John Wesley. That's about it.
I forget her name, man. It ain't no big deal, man. Nah, but it was a light-skinned woman that was on a lot of them movies that we used to watch, like you used to watch School Days and shit like that. She was from that era. She was in them, you know, she was in that era. But anyway, she passed away, but I don't know where she passed away from. It don't even matter, man. That shit, it is what it is. That shit was kind of fucking one.
Well, Suge Knight is still locked up on social media, but he's teaching his son some jewels. So he said, Suge Knight said some good things to his son that everybody can learn from, you know, and on the show, because his son is like the only one that everybody knows that, oh, that's Suge Knight's son, which is, you know, Lil Suge, Jacob. So that's why I put that in the title, because Suge was sharing some information. You could see where he feels, where he left off at and where he messed up at, and he's trying to teach his son that from, you know, jail.
Well, shit. If I had that many years, man, I'd turn good too. I promise you.
Lord have mercy, I know.
What did he say? He said something good?
Yeah, he said, you know, just some philosophy about how to judge people, you know, not by their wealth of money, but their wealth of happiness.
Okay. You wasn't on that shit out here.
Well, that was like 20 years ago. Suge Knight was running the streets back then. He's a whole different man now.
No, that wasn't 20 years ago. He ran over that nigga like 5 years ago.
He said that was an accident. That's what everybody said.
Oh, okay. Well, that was an accident. He ran over. Okay. All right, let me shut up, man. I ain't Straight up. All right. That was his bad. My bad. Yeah, he ran over. Accident. Shit, man. If you watch the video, you would know what I'm talking about. Suge Knight was a real nigga, man. He put a lot of people on. He made a lot of people rich. Just like we was talking about Corrupt the other day. He made Corrupt rich. He made all of them dudes rich. So I can't sit there and shit on that boy. He got Tupac out of jail. You know, the dude was a solid man. You know what I'm saying? He just made some bad mistakes, man. He made bad mistakes. Like, if you're on papers, how you gonna go in the MGM and kick somebody? No, kick him outside, man. Bring that nigga outside. You know, they did a lot of things that, I don't know. And I'm mad at, I said I'm mad at Pac like he my homeboy. Nah, he don't even know that nigga, man, but I'm frustrated with the way Pac moved that night, man. Everybody moved different, man, and that was stupid. They was moving stupid, you know.
All right, so I feel you, but we got to change the subject, because we don't change the subject, my video will be demonetized. YouTube would be like, nope.
Yeah, we're gonna change that.
We're gonna change the subject. But what do you think about kids going back to school? How do you feel about that situation? Or do you think about homeschooling, or what? What do you think about kids going back to school?
Well, my daughter's not going back. My daughter's still doing homeschool.
Hey, that's the way to go.
Well, how your daughter?
No.
You got kids?
Yes. No social media.
You got kids?
Yes.
They going back to school?
Nope. Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Ain't nobody playing around with that corona. You crazy.
Yeah, I ain't in on none of that. Yeah, no, we ain't doing none of that. We ain't playing. You feel me? Nah, it ain't. I mean, I ain't trying to act tough, but nah, that ain't how that's gonna work. Ain't doing none of that.
School starts
It ain't
here
just
in
like I'm
September.
calling them shots, but her school is just saying that they ain't doing that.
That's good because a lot of these schools have open and their schools already open and everything.
Yeah.
It's too soon. Yeah, it's very too soon.
But you got Oakland, California, and you got LA. They doing tests and stuff, and they letting kids come back. But I respect them because they doing the coronavirus test every time somebody come to school.
That's good.
That's a good look, man. But you know, I don't know. Nah, I ain't in on none of that, man. I don't feel no kind of way about that, man. I don't like being around people, man, and I don't like to talk real quick because I don't know how many Caucasian friends you got, and I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but I just feel like the minority thing, man. I think like some people feel different about this stuff than other people feel about this stuff. You feel me? And I don't want people around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get mad at people when they act like they don't want to put their mask on. You know? I'm not feeling that. Like, some people don't do that. In my city, some people don't put their mask on, and then I get in my feelings about certain shit, man. But it's I don't know. It's however you feel, man. It's your preference. You know what I'm saying? But if you come near me, don't get mad if I put that thing on your face. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel on that, man.
All right, Abso, thank you so much for the call. We appreciate it.
Nah, don't do that. How much you feel about it?
About what, the mask? I want everybody to wear a mask around me all day, every day. For real. We ain't playing these games. I don't know if, they're saying the masks don't really work. They're saying you need goggles. They're saying that you need masks with filters. So, I try to wear the best mask possible and carry my Lysol and my hand sanitizer and move and keep it pushing. And if you don't have a mask on, I will swiftly and fastly move away from your ass.
Straight up, man. Nah, I ain't gonna hold your live down, man. Shit, but nah, I'm sorry if I disrespected your live, man. I'm just talking my shit, man.
No, you good. We just that has to be on a live where we talk about hip hop. We'll do a live about hip hop, and then from there we already know we're gonna get grimy with it.
Yeah, it gotta be hip hop. Nah, the mask just you gotta be. I don't like the way that Caucasians sometimes don't want to put their mask on. And I don't know if it's just Caucasian persuasion, but it seems like that a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? When I be off in the streets, I don't go out much. But when I do go out, I feel like it's mostly Caucasians that be acting like, nah, why are they chirping? What is the problem? What is going on? What you mean, what is the problem? I got hand sanitizer in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? It be bothering me that a lot of them be feeling like I'm tripping that I got my mask on.
Yep. Because you got to understand, a lot of people don't care, number one. Then number two, a lot of people think they're invisible. And a lot of people think, oh, no, it's just a lie. They're trying to scare us. And then other people feel like, they don't want to listen to any type of authority because they got their own authority. So you're the one that's crazy wearing the mask. Nope. I just stopped wearing gloves, but I have my mask, my gloves, and glasses on too as well to block it. And some people don't believe in it, and some people feel like, you know what, you ain't gonna force me to do something.
Social media. Nah, bruh. Ask her. She'll tell you. That ain't what the case is, man. I love Mary, but nah, that ain't what it is.
So it be like that. Yeah, I know. I see so many people without masks. I just feel like shit.
Yeah, nah, I just don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Caucasians, I be around people. I don't know. I just don't like to say. I don't like to be coming off like I'm racist, but the mass majority be Caucasians, and they be like, man, shit, nah, what the fuck you going? They act like it's all sweet. Nah, bro, I lost my grandma to this. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry
My
to hear
grandma
that.
died to this corona.
Sorry to hear that.
Nah, it's cool. I mean, she died from a nursing home, man. They all had it in a nursing home. You know, and people don't get that. And my daddy had it for 4 weeks. You feel me? You know, so that's why I feel like I feel.
I understand. That's you are perfectly in your right to feel that way. Even if you didn't have the tragic events that happened with your grandmother and your father. I'm sorry for your loss. And your father's better now?
Yeah, he good.
That's good. Thank God.
4 weeks, yeah. He was hospitalized, though. You know? I mean, it just ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? That's why I get mad when, you know, people be walking around and acting like this shit is a game. You know what I mean? Well, I'll buy you a mask. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be feeling. Because people act like they don't want to put them on.
Yeah, they won't.
Put it on, man. But nah, Mary, I ain't gonna get on here, man, because I see your fans. I mean, not your fans, but your,
Peep
your
Squad,
subscribers and stuff
Peep
saying that
Squad.
I like you now. They thinking I like you, man. I love you, girl. I love you.
Love you too. I love all my peeps and my peoples, and thank you for calling in. I appreciate you, and I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry to hear that.
Say no more, man. Just enjoy yourself, man. I'm gonna be back in the chat.
No doubt.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Amen. Yes, the ancestor now has risen to an ancestor of one of the deities and one of the gods. I know. I went into Lowe's like maybe last month, and none of the workers some of the workers had on masks. Like I seen maybe 2 workers without masks, and then there was a guy. I wish I would have took a picture. There was this guy. He was buying like floor tiles. He was in the same area that I was in, and he was with his wife. His wife had on a mask, but he had on one of like the hospital masks that they wear when you like doing surgery. But the whole thing was like ripped up. So every time he talked, the piece of the blue mask would blow up in the air. And he was talking to this this black girl or whatever, and I said to her, sweetheart, that man is all up in your face, you better move back. And then she was like, oh, thank you so much, and she moved back. She was a young girl, but he had a fake mask on, because it was all basically what happens, probably he'd left his mask at home, and he probably picked up a ripped one off the floor of his car, and he was in there I'm not saying he had corona, but damn, he was all up in her face, and she's trying to do her job, and she was a young sister. So I was like, girl, move back. And she moved back, and she started thanking. The guy looked at me, and I was like, he better not say nothing to me. I was like, I don't want to have one of these moments where it go viral in Home Depots and Lowe's. It goes viral in Lowe's. And he turned around, and then she back, and then he was like, okay, I'll blah blah blah, whatever. But people are like, they won't wear the mask. If any food gets delivered to my house, I have my gloves on and my mask and stuff like that. But there's a lot of people that don't. Like, sometimes when you go into stores, people won't have on a mask, and what they would do is pull up their shirt and put it over their face. A lot of people don't want to take in, since they haven't been affected. Some people, since they haven't been affected by anything with the COVID, they just keep it moving. They act like you're invisible, but you could be a carrier and not get sick and get somebody else sick. You know what I'm saying? Bad stinking breath, Lord have mercy. It's all good. Don't say. Oh, that's cool. All right, guys, we're going to sign off. We're going to call it a night. Thank you guys for coming through. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building. You guys stay up. You guys stay woke. You guys stay blessed. You guys stay happy too as well. And power to the people and power to yourself as well. We're going to get that prosperity, that wealth, that health, and that knowledge and that wisdom, baby. We're going to be on top. Thank you, social media. Thank you, APSO, for calling in too. Thank you, the Michael Carter Show. Thank you, Norris Tony. Thank you, SLW. Thank you, APSO, for real, all day, every day. Brandy, thank you so much, sweetheart, and I appreciate your donation too as well. And Norris Tony, thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. Ralph Esco, appreciate you too as well. Thank you for coming through and supporting social media all day, every day. Kayshawn Simmons, thank you. Much love for your donations too as well. Appreciate it all day, every day, baby. And much love to all my peeps and my peoples. We out.